What up fam, today I am bringing you another Illumicrate unboxing video. If you missed my last one, I am sad for you. Go watch it, link in the description. This time we've got a double whammy. We've got not one, but two boxes to unbox today. Holla holla holla. And that's because I'm behind on all the things in life, which is me always, forever and always. If you don't know what Illumicrate is, it's a magical bookish subscription box. That's all you need to know. Each box is filled to the brim with magical goodness. True story. Open up one of these boxes and fall into a world of bookish magic. I am a rep for them, which means that they sent me these boxes in exchange for a video. If you're interested in learning more about Illumicrate, I will leave more information for you down below in the description. Go and check it out. But without further ado, let's dive on into these boxes. Let's hop into these magical bookish worlds that live inside of these boxes. If one of these boxes doesn't transport me to Narnia, I want a refund. Whoa, it really is Narnia in here. Okay, this box was for January 2020, and it was the Strength Within box. There better be lots of strength in here. Oh, we got some goods up in here. It's jam-packed, my dudes. First thing that I see here is this beanie. It says, "I am Stardust, gathering fleetingly into form," which is a quote from the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, a trilogy that's on my list to get to ASAP. I love a good beanie. I also love this shade of blue. We stand for those days when you've got to go outside, but you've got a bad hair day going on. And this Daughter of Smoke and Bone beanie has got you covered. Literally. Maybe it's a magical beanie where if you're having a bad hair day and you put it on and take it off, well bam, you've got your perfect hair. You're a stunner. Jaws dropped. If only such a thing existed. That would be nice. Handy dandy if you ask me. I mean, if any beanie were capable of doing that, it would be a bookish beanie. A magical bookish beanie. I do love this quote. "I am Stardust, gathered fleetingly into form." Even though I am not in fact Stardust, gathered fleetingly into form. I'm more so Stardust yeeting into form. I feel like this is a beanie that you wear and then you get hit with a Q&A wherever you go. Stardust? What in the heck does that mean? Why the word fleetingly, not momentarily? Regardless, love a good beanie. Can't wait for my next horrific hair day so I can contain it under this magical bookish beanie. Next up, we've got a feather bookmark. Ooh. Now this is one heck of a bookmark. The detail, delicious. It says that it's a phoenix feather bookmark. I'm gonna be real here. Wooden bookmarks scare me, mostly because I've had a few in the past and I have snapped them in half. How did that happen? Well, sometimes you just leave your wooden bookmarks sitting on your bed and you sit down and the next thing you know, you hear this like noise and you realize that you're a wooden bookmark killer. And listen, I take care of my bookmarks. I treat them as if they're my children. That's why it was laying in my bed, because it's my child. It can lay in my bed. But I guess sometimes I just do a bad job raising them. This one is really nice though. I'm glad to add it to my collection. Hopefully it's not one that like easily breaks in half. I guess I should not like try to break it in half as I'm doing right now. Like, what am I doing? This is why they break, because I'm like, ooh, I wonder how far I can push until it breaks. And the next thing I know, it's gonna snap in half. Snappity, snap, snap, snappity, snap, snap. Next up, we have this, which looks to be a book light. It's a Hunger Games book light. Ooh, I'm not sure what makes this a Hunger Games book light. Ooh, it's not generic. It's got a Mockingjay on it. Look at that. I need to brush up on my non-existent detective skills because that was right under my nose and I did not sniff it out. This is actually a really nice and sturdy book light. And it's got quite the adjustable wire situation going on. So just in case you're a really intense reader at night, you can flip-flop this all over the page. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that when you turned on the light, it like shot out the Mockingjay symbol. But on the other hand, that would be super hecka distracting while trying to read. Next up here, we've got this coin purse, which I'm pretty sure is Gideon the Ninth themed. A book that I haven't read, but it has this aesthetic that I could sniff out from a mile away. I nailed it. It's a Gideon the Ninth coin purse. I don't carry coin purses with me because let's be real, I hardly ever have physical money on me these days. I just got cards for days. But the thing about these boxes is that sometimes they come with bookish coins. So maybe I'll just chuck those in here and call it good. I just had this scene play out in my head where I was being robbed and the robber snatched up this coin purse only to find it full to the brim with my Illumicrate bookish coins. The quote on here is, "If you do not find yourself a galaxy, it is not so bad to find yourself a star." Solid quote. Speaking of the collectible, oh, I dropped it. Collectible coins. We have our collectible coin in here and it looks like it's Feyre. Ding ding, I'm a winner winner, Akatar dinner. Whatever that means. If you're unfamiliar with these coins, they're also magnets so you can chuck them on your fridge. Any other surface that it will stick to. I'm trying to think of other surfaces that it could stick to, but all I can think of is fridge, 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 fridge. Anyway, this is beautiful just like all the other coins. I love all the detail on it. And Feyre be serving some looks on here. We have arrived at my favorite time and that is book time. This box came with two books. I know what one of them is because I kind of picked up on some clues as I was unboxing things, and that is Infinity Sun. I was correct. I've read Infinity Sun already and I'm really looking forward to the sequel because I feel like this one was just kind of a lot of setup, introducing characters, introducing the world, and I'm looking forward to what's next. This story follows these two twins who live in a version of our world that has magic in it, and they're both hoping that one day they will wake up and they'll have powers. I mean, heck, I live live in a world without magic and I'm still hoping that one day I'll wake up with powers. The dream, honestly. One of the brothers ends up getting smacked with a full-on magical power, and by that I mean he gets powers. Must be nice. He's thrust into the middle of conflict that he did not ask to be a part of. He wants to do everything that he can to keep his family safe, but he's now got a pretty big target on his back. Dun dun dun! That really sucks. It definitely felt like Adam was just kind of planting seeds with this book and setting up things to come, and hopefully in the sequel we'll have a full-on blossomed garden. The next book in here I have no idea what it is, so let's find out together. Ooh, look at you. You are beautiful. What are you even? You are the Sisters Grimm. Holy crap, I was distracted by how beautiful this cover is. Holy guacamole. Yes. The black edges though, the shininess, the detail. Oh, look at those pages. Ooh, this is a really nice book. I'm excited to have this as a part of my collection. If this was a pageant, this would for sure win first place. No doubt about it. Okay, so what I'm gathering from the description is basically we follow these 4 sisters or half-sisters who are connected by blood and magic through this world that they discovered together called Everwhere. But at age 13, they're torn apart and must say goodbye to each other and the world of Everwhere. 5 years later, they're hunting each other down in hopes of being reunited and also rediscovering the world of Everwhere. In hopes that doing this, they'll be able to hone their own magical abilities. I feel like that was not a very good description, but that's what I could gather from this description. If you couldn't tell, I haven't read this book yet. I also haven't seen anybody talking about this book, so I'm looking forward to diving into this one and seeing how I feel about it. I'm hoping this story is just as beautiful as this cover because hot dang! There's 2 last things in here. One is just a note from the author of the Sisters Grimm and this holographic print. Holy crap, this is beautiful. I'm not recognizing these characters, but it's hypnotizing me into wanting to read the book, whatever book they're from. This is a Girls of Paper and Fire holographic print. I've definitely heard of that book. Should I read it? Have you guys read it? Let me know down below in the comments. Time for box number 2. This is the February box and it's Sparks Fly. The fact that my mind went straight to Taylor Swift, Swiftie confirmed. Sparks Fly is one of my favorite songs. Anyway, let's find out what's inside this glorious magical goodness box. The first thing that's catching my eye is this. If I can just get it undressed. Whoa, look at this. It's a glorious, beautiful tin. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. So this is a stocking Jack the Ripper book-shaped tin. I've always been curious if that's a book that I would like or not. Let me know down below in the comments if you think I would or not. It's got 3 different quotes on it, so I will read them all out to you. This one says, "Most stories are too good to be true. That's what makes them enchanting." The one on the inside said, "Love is immortal. Death can neither touch nor steal it, especially when it's true." The one on the back says, "We needn't complete each other. We complemented each other." This is so nice. I'm excited to just like put this on display on my bookshelf or something. I have no idea what I'm gonna put inside of it. Band-Aids, candy, my hopes and dreams. The possibilities are endless. Next up, we have some beautiful coasters, but these coasters are pretty spoilery. They come from the A Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. They kind of spoil the couples of the trilogy, so I'm not going to show you the full thing, but I'll show you the characters that are on them. This one has Kel on it, as you can see, with his red hair and his red coat. He's kissing somebody. Then we've got Rye, who is being held in a romantic embrace. I really need to crack the whip and get with it with reading this trilogy. It's 2020, and I've still yet to complete it. I've read A Darker Shade of Magic 2 times now, I think, which, why? I should have just carried on with the trilogy. What's wrong with me? Everything. That's what. I'm the worst. Next up, we have this. A mystery. What could this be? It's got the bubble poppers. Bubble Pop Electric. Let's open this and see what it is. It looks like it's a perfume or cologne or something. Oh, rollerball perfume. I can read. It's honey, orange, jasmine, and deception. Ooh. And it's called God of Lies. Does that mean I become the God of Lies when I put it on? I don't want to be the God of Lies. I want to be the God of Truths. I need to see what this is even from. Oh, The Winner's Curse. Haven't read that trilogy. Have heard great things about it. Ooh, okay, nice. Maybe I will become the God of Lies. Maybe I am okay with it. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit on the feminine side, but it's not too bad, not too shabby. This smells real good. If the greatness of this cinch represents the greatness of the trilogy, then I'm on board. Sign me the heck up! Next up, we have another bookmark that I feel like I will probably end up breaking because it looks really fragile. Dear God, please protect this bookmark from my butt of destruction. May it hold strength all the days of my existence. And please help me to start looking at surfaces before I sit on them. In your name, amen. This is beautiful though. 10 out of 10 would put it in my book. And I can almost guarantee that it's going to enhance my reading experience. I'm just gonna hope that if I use this bookmark, it'll infuse the words on the page with greatness. That's how bookmarks work, right? Not only do they mark the page, they spew magic into the book and make them hit a magical level of greatness, right? That's how it works. Anyway, this is a serpent and dove bookmark, and on it says, "Our lives reflect our hearts." Heck, that be spittin' truth. I live my life on the book nerd path, and if that doesn't reflect my heart, then I don't know what does. Next in here we've got, ooh, a pop socket. I love pop sockets. Pop, lock, and socket. This has 2 characters from Sorcery of Thorns on it, serving that YA back-to-back pose. I have not read this book yet, but I know it's going to be a book that I love. I'm just saving it for later. I'm mashed potatoing the book. That's a major Books Unbound podcast reference if you didn't get that. Anyway, I'm excited to use this at some point down the road. Finally, we have the book. I have no idea what it's going to be because I couldn't really pick up on the clues of what it could be. As I was taking all the stuff out of there, nothing like really rung my bell. So let's find out together, shall we? Unless you guys are like better detectives than I am and you already know what book it is. 3, 2, 1, wapa! Oh, it's The Midnight Lie. I had no idea that this was in here, but I should have picked up on it with the God of Lies cologne because it's by the same author. This is such a nice cover, and again with those edges. Those edges get me all the time. Give me sprayed edges or give me nothing at all. I'm loving the colors of this. The aesthetic is great, and we've got that YA snake happening up on here. And not just one, but two. Snaking it up. Hiss, hiss. I almost bought this the other day, and my wallet is saying, thank you for not. The universe was like, bruh, I got your back. In this book, we follow our main character, Niram. I think that's how you say her name, and she lives in this world that's like really crappy, to be honest. It's full of crime and these really harsh rules, and she herself is like carrying this secret with her. We have no idea what the secret is. I'm wondering if it has to do with snakes, maybe flowers, maybe a peacock with a super long tail. Is that a peacock or is that a phoenix? I have no idea. And this secret could cause her a lot of conflict. And I have this feeling that something goes down with the secret that ends up causing a lot of conflict. That was a really bad description, but that's all I could really gather from the description of this book. So I'll give a better one once I've read this book. So that was all that was in box 2. Another really solid box. Both of these boxes were excellent. I can't wait for future boxes. You guys should let me know down below in the comments if you have read any of the books that I mentioned in this video and if you think I should read them. For example, Serpent and Dove, should I read that one? The Sisters Grimm, have you read this? Should I read it soon? The Winter's Curse, Stalking Jack the Ripper? Let me know if you recommend any of these books down below in the comments. Again, I will leave more information for you guys down below in the description about Illumicrate and where you can find them across the World Wide Web. I haven't called the internet the World Wide Web in so long. That sounded strange coming out of my mouth. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your day is bright, that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, yo! This smells real good.